Welcome, wanderers and seekers of wisdom. You've just discovered lost knowledge unlocked. Picture a hidden library filled with dusty tomes and ancient scrolls. Each page whispers stories long forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered. Here we journey through time, unveiling the mysteries of the past to illuminate our present. From the secrets of lost civilizations to the wonders of forgotten inventions, we unlock knowledge that has been hidden for centuries. Join us as we dive into the unknown, where curiosity leads the way and every discovery sparks a new adventure. Lost knowledge unlocked, where every story opens a door to a world of wonder. Subscribe now and let the journey begin. What if I told you that one of the most powerful self-help books ever written was a series of personal letters? Not clickbait, no five-step formula, just raw, honest advice from a Roman philosopher trying to live wisely while Rome crumbled around him. Seneca wrote these letters to his friend Lucilius almost 2,000 years ago, and what's wild is they feel like they were written for us. It's like looking through a telescope across vast distances of space and time and finding a familiar face staring back. This is Lost Knowledge Unlocked, and today we're diving into Letters to Lucilius, Ancient Insights for Anxious Times. So who was this guy Seneca? Imagine a world of gladiators, emperors, and enough political backstabbing to make your head spin. That was ancient Rome. And Seneca, he was right in the thick of it. Seneca was a Stoic philosopher, playwright, and even an advisor to the Emperor Nero. Talk about a high-pressure job, right? He was walking a tightrope between politics and philosophy, wealth and wisdom, power and peace. But here's the thing about Seneca, he wasn't some ivory tower intellectual. He was a player in a world that was always on the verge of chaos. And yet, through it all, he sought inner peace. He knew that the world outside might be a hurricane, but the mind could be an oasis. Toward the end of his life, he turned inward and wrote. Not grand treatises, but personal letters to his younger friend Lucilius. He was teaching him, mentoring him on how to live with purpose, calm and clarity. These weren't letters for fame, they were letters for freedom. From fear, from greed, from the noise of the Roman street corner, which, let me tell you, could get pretty loud. And most importantly, freedom from ego. One of Seneca's biggest messages, and this is where he really gets cosmic, is this: you don't control the world, but you do control your mind. The universe is vast, and we are but small travelers on its surface, but within each of us lies a universe of thoughts, emotions, reactions. He says, a wise man is content with himself. Think about that for a second. Not content with their possessions, their status, their follower count, but with themselves. Seneca reminds us we chase comfort, status, validation, but none of it matters if our minds are still in turmoil. We think, once I get that promotion, I'll be happy. Once I buy that car, I'll have made it. But real peace, the kind that lasts, comes from within. Modern translation, stop outsourcing your peace. Stop thinking, once I get X, I'll feel okay. Seneca flips that, feel okay first. Everything else is extra. It's like figuring out the laws of gravity, but for your own well-being. Chapter 3. Time is the only real wealth. We humans were obsessed with stuff, with money, with savings. We hoard and we accumulate, but Seneca says time is our most precious currency, and most of us spend it like it's infinite. He has this line: people are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. Let that sink in. We pinch pennies but waste hours. We guard our material possessions but squander our very existence. This hits hard today, especially with how we spend time online. We get lost in the endless scroll, the dopamine hits of likes and notifications. But are we really present? Are we truly living? Seneca isn't saying never rest, but ask, are you spending your life or investing it? Are you letting precious moments slip away, or are you using them to learn, to grow, to connect with what truly matters? Chapter 4. Face fear with philosophy. Let's be real, life is full of curveballs, and Seneca talks a lot about fear, fear of poverty, of death, of judgment. His answer isn't some macho, don't worry, be happy kind of platitude, it's preparation, mental fortitude. He has this great line, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. We build these mental fortresses of anxiety, these worst-case scenarios that rarely, if ever, come to pass. Seneca even practiced voluntary discomfort fasting, sleeping on the floor, imagining the worst not to punish himself but to build resilience. He knew that by facing discomfort head-on in a controlled way, he could handle whatever life threw at him. Modern parallel, cold showers, digital detoxes, saying no to things that weaken your willpower. These are all forms of voluntary discomfort, of training your mind to be stronger than your impulses. Seneca's message? The more you train your mind, the less the world can shake you. You become like a cosmic explorer, ready for the unknown, prepared for the unexpected. Chapter 5. Senecan life hacks that still hold up. Okay, so how do we actually use Seneca's wisdom in our daily lives? Because let's face it, ancient Rome can feel pretty far away sometimes. Here's the thing, Seneca's letters are full of practical advice that's as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Reflect daily. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What can I do better? This isn't about self-criticism, but about course correction, like a ship captain adjusting his sails. Read less noise, more signal. Filter your mental diet. Just like we're careful about what we put into our bodies, we need to be mindful of what we feed our minds. Expect interruptions, things happen, flights get delayed, projects get derailed, your phone falls in the toilet. Seneca's advice? Meet these moments like a Stoic, calmly, rationally, without letting them derail your entire day. Practice simplicity. You don't need more to be more. Happiness isn't about accumulating things, it's about appreciating what you have. Spend time wisely. Audit your attention. Where does it go? To distractions, to negativity. Reclaim your hours. Invest them in what matters. Outro ancient wisdom for modern minds. Seneca didn't write these letters to go viral. He wrote them to save a soul. Maybe Lucilius, maybe his own, maybe yours. He wrote to remind us that wisdom is timeless, that the human experience, for all its complexities, boils down to a few fundamental truths. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. That's a line from Seneca that really stuck with me. It's a call to action, an invitation to never stop growing, to never stop questioning, to never stop seeking a better version of ourselves. If that resonates, you're not alone. These are the real upgrades, not to our phones, but to our minds. So hit subscribe if you want more ancient wisdom that still works. And drop a comment. What would your letter to your future self say? If you don't like mainstream stories but love hidden truths, then hit subscribe and join us. Welcome to Lost Knowledge Unlocked. Here, we delve into history's forgotten corners and uncover hidden gems from science and philosophy. If you've enjoyed our journey today, don't forget to like and comment below. Now for the real treasure, hit that subscribe button. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and join us in our quest to unlock the world's lost knowledge. And remember, every like, comment and subscription helps us bring more untold stories to light. Keep exploring, and let's unlock the secrets together.